me, Jose, a little bit more about the litigation strategy. What is the strategy here? Now you have law firms across the country getting these cases. Is everybody on the same page in terms of pursuing this litigation to make sure that it is consistent and that it's achieving the goals that you were outlining earlier?
Well, one of the things that has really amazed me about the mass tort industry, which I didn't expect, but I found, is the level of teamwork that occurs by law firms and lawyers in really trying to collaborate and cooperate to not step on each other's toes, to make sure we're all marching in the same direction. From a litigation strategy standpoint, there's basically two tracks that are going on. There's litigation that is proceeding in Illinois. We call that the state track route. It's able to be there because Abbott and Mead are residents of Illinois. Mead is challenging that, but their website says that their corporate, I think it still says it. It certainly said it a couple of weeks ago, that their corporate headquarters are in Chicago, Illinois. And they filed a pleading in Florida saying that they're residents of Illinois. But then they turn around and show up in federal court and they tell a judge that they're residents of Indiana. So, I mean, we're supposed to believe them on everything else, but they can't even tell, a singular story about where the hell they're from. Right. And so, this is what you're dealing with here. It's corporations saying whatever they want to say that's convenient to them at any given time. So I went off track there a little bit, but then the secondary track is this MDL track that Stephen has talked about, where we are going to New Orleans. We're going to meet with some federal judges there who are going to decide that this will be an MDL. That's almost a near certainty, given that everybody who's involved, including the defendants, have asked for it to happen. So really what's left to be decided is what judge it will be appointed, it will be consolidated with, and then we'll be off to the races. Then discovery will begin. There'll be leadership will be appointed by the judge. That leadership will be lawyers who the judge considers to be capable of handling this litigation. We certainly expect to be on leadership, and then we'll be working with a bunch of other amazingly talented, well-resourced lawyers and law firms who have done this before. And together, and that's what I love about it. It's the team spirit of this whole thing. I mean, we're all unified by the common interest of really changing the way things are done here. And so, we're gonna that's the nature of an MDL. Resources are pooled, talents are pooled, and the litigation advances from there. So we've been working with a lot of those lawyers already. And I think that will just get even more organized after the MDL is formed.